welcome back, dudes. This is Angry Grandpa. Today we're going to talk about the Pereh, the Tier 8 Premium Tank Destroyer from the current Battle Path. It's a tank reward at rank 40 in the On the Hunt Battle Path. Today we're gonna play 3 matches, freestyles, and by the end of it I will give it a rating. And hopefully it will be a really good vehicle. As it comes to the tank's details and how it's been built and made in the game, it's fairly, interesting. It's very interesting. As I said, it's a tank that has a lot of things and a lot of gizmos and protection wise. This tank, it has a lot of things, even in the real life, and it's a very important tank. First and foremost, it imitates an MBT, but it doesn't have a gun. The gun is just mounted, but it doesn't have any purpose, and it has a very big, launcher.
Yeah, boy.
Which it comes with some upgrades. Now currently we have a version of launchers, the Tammuz, but then we will get the Tammuz ATGM-TH with tandem hit, and by the end of it, when you're gonna finish the contracts and you're gonna get all the points, you'll get the Tammuz 5 ATGM-O with optical guidance, and obviously an engine, fast engine, and so on. Let's go to some info about this vehicle, because this is a very important tank. This is a tank destroyer developed between 1980s and 1990s, service between 1990s to 2017. We don't know how many vehicles, but it is like it's roughly 20 pieces, and by Israel. The word Pereh has 2 meanings in Hebrew. Biblical, it's used with wild man, like untamed, or a wild donkey, which is a very interesting name to put it out. By the way, this tank was posted on my channel as a tank I would like to see in the game in the near future, and behold, it is. Let's go to some stats. So it has 900 damage with 1000 penetration, roughly 10k damage per minute, reloads in 19.57 seconds. It has 3800 heal points, the same size as a Merkava tier 7. Impressive to put it out. It has Blazer era generation 1 on his hull composition, and still a layer with air gaps on turret composition. Interesting. Mobility wise, it's 48 kilometers an hour, 6.3 seconds, acceleration 0.32, so it's not a fast tank, and it weighs 50 tons. It's quite heavy, very heavy for a tank destroyer. Camo overall without even any camo net on it on any skin, 15%, and 380 meters visual range, which is quite okay. Targeting, it says minus 15 degrees gun depression, 40 degrees gun elevation. Ammunition, ATGM-O, anti-tank guided missiles with optical guidance, 1000 penetration, 900 damage, partial penetration for 50, non-penetration 180 is quite low on non-penetration value. NTH with tandem heat, 1000 penetration, 900, 450, 180, or are the same basically. When you're gonna upgrade it, yeah, you will have better penetration and damage values. We're gonna go ahead and put some of this and that in this tank and prepare it for the fights that will come. By the way, it has no ability whatsoever, and it is what it is. So here is the tank. I choose this Enigma skin because it looks quite good on him, just like it did with Burla. And we're gonna go ahead and play the first fight. So we are on Desert Path. It's a really tough map if you don't know what to do. We have quite a decent team, a Marder 2, a TATU, Palmaria, and Burlak. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Let's go ahead and do some damage, guys. I'm not gonna be so aggressive with this tank, but we will see. We will see. You know, 12 rounds reloading 19 seconds is, I would say, faster than even old C6. Okay. When you're fighting this vehicle, you should be far away from enemies or not in the front of enemies. I don't know if I hit him.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Oh, just close enough. Ah, man, it's without the ATGM guidance, it's going off the ship. It's too fast. These are faster than even Bullseye 6, man. These are faster than Bullseye 6. What? Happened? ATGMs of the fucking ATGMs.
No effect.
No effect. And I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him, man. Like, partial penetration should be roughly, what was 200? Oh shit, I forgot these ones are like,
Hostile target marked.
yeah, great sick. Got the best shot.
Target down.
I don't know where the fucking ATGMs are going, guys. I've aimed at the M18. This team is like 100% kill steal. And the damage in close range is very minimal. Look, 400. 900. Not so happy. Jesus, man. It's not so wow. I need the retrofits.
No bad.
Ah, boss. Close. The ATGMs are flying faster than the Bullseye 6. weird. It's very weird. It's flying faster. They fly faster than. But for the first fight, being and playing like this, well, it's not so wow impressive. Let's get some ATGM control for this vehicle and some reloading. Aiming. Okay, let's go to the second fight. Okay, we are on Onyx. We have a K21, a Burlak, a CV91-5 TML, and T80U. It's much better. This time I will play a bit second to first line, try to do a lot of damage, and use all of those ATGMs in the beginning, the normal one, and the other ones when I'm like in the second or third base. Okay. Connected, okay. Wow, wow, wow.
Enemy destroyed.
Nice. Okay, one more. Did you guys saw that one? Went like a bee. Like a butterfly.
Target down.
No. What? Did it bypass a plots function of ATGMs?
Nailed us.
Well, you're lucky that I don't have a really, really MBT weapon.
Threat destroyed.
Okay, that's it. Try to sit like this. I've noticed something with these ATGMs, especially on these two vehicles, Pereh and Buse. They go faster.
Target eliminated.
Ah.
Smoke out. Move, move.
I don't know in who went it went. Man, such low damages. It makes me not playing with these types of ATGs. They're sort of shit. Like for real.
No pen. No pen.
A really big fuck. Because why not?
Target immobilized.
What the fuck? Man? They're like 1,000 penetration. What was that? No idea. It went way too high. Okay, engine stop. It went way above. Okay. Being daddy. Okay, if some of you will share this to some of those developers to see, like, what the fuck was that? Second time? Damn, this is being really...
Target immobilized.
3 times on a fucking row. You cannot kill a pin that man with these tanks gun. Like, this is very outrageous now.
No pen.
Oh no, I'm not even gonna try to use from now on these types of ATGMs on this tank. Look, a minuscule damage. Non-penetration for should be 200 and I get 450. ATGM destroyed by ABS. The mouse is not responding. I have no idea why. Even he has issues.
No pen.
No pen.
No pen.
No pen. Oh, 900 damage block. 900 damage block. 98, 969. Man, what the fuck is going on with this tank, man? Seriously? What the fuck? I've had the retrofits. I even tried to play a bit first to second, but since I have a lot of tanks in my team that are playing very aggressive, how can I do that? 7,600 damage. It has 12. Let's fight. So we are on Rolling Thunder. We have a BTR 82A. Interesting vehicle because I haven't seen it in the game. Well, it's been introduced, but I don't have it. Leclerc Proto TATU NM142. I am gonna sit in the front, probably in the front of the balcony, trying to be in front of them and, I don't know, get myself spotted so I can buy something.
Identify target. Hostile tank. That was close.
Amazing, man, amazing how
Target destroyed.
the damage output it's very limited. Like I do 450.
Identify. Hostile truck.
It's like this, like I do 450.
Target eliminated. Hostile tank.
I don't know, but it needs some rework on those freaking ATGMs, like partial and non-partial penetration, because if I was firing with a T-15 Armata or some Terminator or with some Mephisto or whatever vehicle that has ATGMs, there were no partial penetration, there were actual penetration, the damage was higher. On this tank I think is nerfed. I have no idea, but it needs a freaking paying attention to it, because it pisses me off as how much damage I've lost in a lot of shells, a lot of ATGMs that I fire. It's amazing. It's really amazing. And not like in a good way.
They almost hit us. No effect. Identify target. Hostile tank.
See, they don't do any they don't connect. They don't connect. I was firing a fucking T90 on the sides and no connection. Zero.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Smoke grenade out. Smoke grenade out.
What was there? No idea.
No effect.
Yeah, the ATGMs are having some problems with. Alright. They are having major problems. Don't front the sit with him, man. On this tank, those ATGMs are not working as intended as with Bull C6. But even on Bull C6 are slower, and on this tank is faster. I have no idea. And they are quite hard to guide them. They're not very good.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Smoke grenade out. Target destroyed. That was close. Hostile tank. Hostile tank. Smoke grenade out.
I don't know. I was trying to do as much damage as possible. And no chance, man. Really, no chance. This vehicle, well, both of them, they have issues, major issues of firing. Well, we managed to do 20k damage, be the second in my team, even by spotting. Whatever. Let's start with pros and cons. You have 12 launchers or 12 ATGMs in one huge launcher. It's not a tank made for first line. First and foremost, not a tank for first line, not even the second line. That's why it has this ability to fire over hills or from a hole towards the enemy. Fairly good reloading time, good damage output, but it's on paper. On display, it's not like 900 damage. I haven't seen penetration 1000, but the moment you're gonna upgrade these will be better. Fairly good, let's say utility, like with camo and visual range. Cons is that the ATGMs, the optical guidance, are flying bananas. They nearly do damage, they nearly do connection. Most of them are 80% or nearly to 100% are non-partial penetration, small critical damages, and so on. Despite what it says here, 180, I get 85. That's a very big no-no in my opinion. Mobility is not so fast, acceleration not so fast, traverse speed not so fast, so I cannot be able to move from here to there. Similar shit like with Bull C6, even though it has 80 kilometers an hour, you are just like linear run, but from the moment you start, you know, getting that pace to reach 80 kilometers an hour, it takes a while. Same shit with this one. Even though it has protection in the front and on the turret, it still doesn't protect. Not enough ammunition. Very low ammunition. These two tanks, Bullseye 6 and Pereh, are very low on ammunition, so you have to play wisely. And they rely on the team. So the moment you are reloading and let's say you are the last man standing, you're toasted. You have very low chances of surviving. With this one, you have a, you know, like a minigun, but with Bullseye 6, you have nothing. It's not what I was expecting to see in this game. This tank to be so disappointing. My rating for it is a 6. I'm really sad at saying this, but this is a 6. It's not even close. No, this is a 6. They're very problematic. You cannot, very hard tanks to play, very hard tanks. Even nowadays I'm playing with Bullseye 6, trying to get it, you know, a hand of it and understand the tank, but it still gives me pain, like headaches. And with this tank also. Tell me in the comment section what do you think about this tank. Hopefully it's a good one or not, it's up to you. And see you next time in the next